Okay, obviously disappointed in the loss. We was proud of how our guys fought. We played hard. I think each and every guy that went out there and played, coaches and players, I think played with a tremendous amount of effort, and proud of that. We will continue to get better on all three sides of the ball. Give Oklahoma a lot of credit. They don't lose many games here. I think in 15 years they've lost like 5 games here or something like that. They're obviously a great program. Great players, well coached, that sort of thing. So, congratulations to them. We'll learn a lot from this, and we'll get better. And looking forward to playing next week. Questions?
What does it do? Momentum to the sideline, to mess ups on special teams.
Well, yeah, those two are the two that everybody's gonna see. But last week and I would have guessed it's going to be about the same number this week. But we're looking at about 40% of our team that has never played in a Big 12 football game. And then you couple that with being at Oklahoma in week 2, it's tough. So, those guys are put in position to make plays. They got to make plays. And those are the two that stand out. But there's a whole lot of things out there that we can. Pinpoint just guys that are inexperienced, that are going to continue to get better and better and better.
Any thought to going with Clint today? I know you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, I did. I almost did it. The thing that we did some different stuff offensively that we haven't done before. I mean, I've alluded to it earlier in the week. Nobody knows our offense better than Bob and Mike. And they know all our signals. They know. All our route combinations, and we had to be smart with that. We had to put our guys in position offensively to where you weren't just going against a defense that knew exactly what you were going to do. So we felt like it was in the best interest of our team to do some specific things to do that. With that means the communication on the field had to be spot on, and Paul's the best that we got at that. Because Clint is inexperienced in our offense, I didn't feel comfortable doing that. I thought about it a bunch. I would, it's open competition. It's going to remain that way. I mean, we'll evaluate Paul and see where we're at with it. Not happy with 7 points, but thought we did some good things periodically. Guys got to make plays too. I mean, he put the ball there for some guys to make some plays sometimes, and we didn't. So we got to take all that into consideration and evaluate it and see where we're at. Maybe Ford gets reps next week. Maybe Clint gets reps next week. I don't know. That's why we practice, and that's what we'll do.
Is the communication and the signal thing, is that why you huddled something?
Yeah, had to. I mean, I've been down that road before with these guys, and they're as good as anybody at picking that stuff. So it's the best thing to do, and I'm glad we did it. It slowed us down at times. It hurt our rhythm at times, but I felt like it was the best thing to do, and I'd do it again if we were playing them tomorrow.
Dreamer said that it seemed like he didn't get the ball a lot the rest of the first half. Is it just the way something played out? Something you were trying to attack?
Yeah, we just kept rotating guys. We feel like we got 4 backs that can run the ball. So we didn't just specifically say we want to get the ball to him. I mean, Charles, they all 4 do a good job, and they all 4 run with the ball good. So just fresh bodies is the most important thing for me, and he made a great play. I mean, you can't just sit there and try to call perfect plays and put those guys in perfect situations to go untouched to the end zone. That's not football. He broke some tackles, made some guys miss, and did a good job. We need more guys to do that. Kevin White finally started doing some things. He had the fumble, which was devastating. But he did catch the ball and slip a tackle or two every now and then. We need that to happen more. I've been on the guys all week about picking your feet up and having some yards after catch and having some yards after contact.
And it's hot out. You get guys that are
Yeah, it wore us down a little bit, but we kept fighting. We kept fighting at the end of drives, too. How many turnovers did we get there at the end of drives? I mean, I was pleased with how our defense played. They got turnovers. They didn't quit playing. They played with effort. It was physical. OU's got a big physical offensive line, and we battled away with them. They got good running backs. You need more than one. I don't know how many they ran with. They had one guy get 21 carries, one guy get 21 carries. So you got to play running backs. same thing with us.
Anything on Doug Rick?
Yeah, he was out cold, but he was moving his hands and his feet, so obviously scary. He collided with one of our guys, and what was out cold, started responding and was moving his hands and feet, so that was a good sign. I haven't heard anything since then.
Anything on Isaiah or Chris?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We'll have an injury report tomorrow,
You guys, but Isaiah goes out. KJ went out too. There goes the linebacker and throwback. Did that cause some?
Yeah, West went in and played good snaps. I thought Isaiah was playing terrible at the time too, but he just looked slow and was hesitating. I don't know why, but but Tonkery went in and played some good snaps. Marvin Gross went in and played a bunch of snaps. I mean, that guy has been on campus for a month and a half and has never played that position. I thought he played, okay. He looked like me. He was running around a little bit. So I'm excited about this football team. We're gonna keep getting better. It's not a positive that we didn't win the game. There's nothing positive about it, but I feel good about the guys, and I feel good about continuing to get better and better each week.
Did you feel like the third quarter game could have gone either way because both teams were turning over, both teams had chances?
I thought the fourth quarter it could have went either way. There was a point in the fourth quarter where, we're about to go score to cut it to 2. I'd say that's could go either way. I mean, I never thought we were out of the game at all until they, about 5 minutes ago. And then we had to get a big stop, and then, I don't know.
Yeah, obviously, make decisions in the heat of the moment and all that, but both halves going so long with no timeouts.
It's tough. It's tough, We didn't do a good job managing our timeouts. There's a couple of them that we were trying to get, a review. I can't remember which one it was. I thought Kevin looked to me like he was potentially down. Didn't have the challenge, but I burned a timeout to see if they would look at it because I thought it was close. But and then Paul's his fumble. We challenged that. I thought his arm was moving forward, but they looked at it and had a better look at it than I did.
Dana, get a guy upstairs for that. I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, we got a bunch of guys up there, and then even they show it on the replay thing, and we're looking at it live. I mean, we don't know more than them. We got to go with our gut, and we felt like we needed to do it in order to catch a break.